Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 65 of this Let's Play Crusader Kings II. This is the March of the Vikings. In the last episode, we did a lot of work to consolidate the realm. In particular, we finally passed the law for primogeniture, which means one person inherits everything. And that is really strong, because it means I can actually start forming kingdoms and stuff and keeping the titles myself, although I think there are penalties if you don't give them out, if memory serves. But the important thing there is the realm is not going to get split every time we have an inheritance, which means all of these territories that I have currently in the domain, they're mine for good, until I give them away or until I choose to do other stuff with them, or I lose them in a war, obviously, but that's not going to happen, right? Right? So, what happened otherwise in the last episode? Well, we started doing some pretty large-scale raiding, mostly because we didn't want to kick off another war while we were waiting for a small inter-vassal squabble to finish, which then allowed us to pass the primogeniture law. So now that that has been done, we can start turning our eye elsewhere. Now the Rus have embraced the Germanic faith, which is fantastic, so that means there's a couple more of us, although they are currently at war with other people, and it doesn't look like they're doing particularly well. No, they're in fact at war with a lot of people, which I'm not entirely... I don't have a massive problem with that. However, I do want to go after Smolensk, because it has been a goal since the beginning to take control of Novgorod. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish raiding over here, possibly curtailing that if this disease seems to spread further. Oh crap, if we are actually in the middle of it. So we're going to finish... Oh... Like, the main castles have already just fallen. Alright, we'll suck it up. We're going to be suffering horrible attrition here because we're in the middle of a disease. Hopefully we don't take it back to Scandinavia with us, because that would be really bad. Ah, we can get married. Marvellous. Propose that you marry. There is no line in there about matrilineal. That's the important thing. Like, we don't want a matrilineal marriage. Okay, she's pretty good, and she is of course a genius. So yeah, good. And that's going to also mean that we take half of her stats. So once again, our kingdom is looking rather beefier. Marvelous. So there are a couple of fights going on around England. You've actually finished doing that, so let's put you back in the ships. Nothing there. Hopefully the ships are not going to be suffering attrition. I don't actually know if you suffer attrition on board a ship. You might do. So once we've looted York, we'll probably go back, drop off our troops in Scandinavia somewhere, then come back and pick these guys up, just so we're not suffering that. Meanwhile, we have Sturla Einarsson, who looks to be a steward, so we're going to train... Oh no, hang on. Willful, fussy, timid. Willful, timid. Fussy. Yeah, he looked like a steward to me. Ah, you've converted them. Fantastic. Well done. Ooh, I'm one over my domain limit. I'll suck it up for the time being. Right, is there anything in Svitjod right now that has not been converted? Simple answer is nope. Even the little islands. Okay, so Svitjod is now 100% Norse Faith. Fantastic. Right, so we're going to wait for this to finish. What are we looting right now? Church? Probably. No, castle. Every ruler needs to go out and meet the peasants in person from time to time. Just to make sure that they know you still exist, if nothing else. As you visit the locals along Lawnmower, you speak very frankly about what you think of them, something they took great offence in, it seems. You look back to ensure that your guards are there to keep you out of harm's way, only to notice that they have all gone to the local tavern. You like me quite a lot, so we're going to go and hide at yours. As you get closer, you can see Grimmer standing in the doorway waving at you. You hurry towards him, and once inside, Grimmer quickly closes the door. Safe at last? Who would have thought that the peasants would be so easily insulted? I owe him a favour, but this guy has been like through the wars, and I really don't want to lose him, because he's quite strong. In counter position. We've lost our marshal. That's unfortunate. Except for the fact that Tyke is freaking amazing! So let me stop you leading our armies. We can do the research tech instead. Are we? Yeah, because I think we're going to quite vastly outnumber everyone else, and we'll have mercenaries if we need them, and of course holy orders too. Marvellous. Arrange marriage from you. Yes, that was one I was going to accept. I haven't yet found a bride for you. Chestplate, which is not good. Successful crusade for Andalusia. The Lord has granted King Christopher of Germany victory in the crusade for Andalusia. So apparently Spain is now Germany, and Germany has formed, as you can see. Is that the precursor to the HRE? I don't actually know how the HRE works in this anymore. Because it doesn't start in the game. Like every other game that I've played, the HRE is a thing from the beginning. But now I think it's just formed. And I kind of wonder if Germany is a part of that. Or if it just hasn't formed. I don't know. Right, so you are still looting. We're just going to move you over to there. And then back again once you have arrived. And we'll send your half of the army home. You're raiding my territories. I don't appreciate that. We'll go and kill them first. Okay. And head over here real quick. And you go over there and go and kick them out. If you would. Thank you so much. That's right, run away. Alright, let's send most of you home, and you guys just head over to Gotland, because you are my retinue. Meanwhile, over here, we are going to continue looting this. One more city to go, and then we can leave. Okay. Let's send you over here as well. That's a level 2, that's a level 1. Okay, cool. The trade route from Metalpad is in dire need of a new ship and equipment to be able to continue bringing goods to our realm. I need this trade route. Wait, we have a trade route? No. Where can I see the Republican stuff? It's not here. Trade zones. No, the trade's all down here still. But we do want to establish some trade up in this direction. In fact, thinking about it, now that we're over the domain limit, we could actually establish a trade route out here somewhere. I'm trying to think where. Castleholm, maybe? Start one in Orland. Nidaros wouldn't make a good one. Blecking might... No, we don't want it in the same area as Visborg. I'm actually thinking here. Haugaland. We would need to build a city, but then we can give that city to a vassal and they start doing trade here in the North Sea. Then we'll have one in the Baltic. And maybe try and establish one in Sieland or something. So this is definitely something I can certainly think about spending some cash on. We'll do it after the war. We'll start thinking about getting some merchant republics up and running at that point. You can stop raiding. And I'm going to head over here. Most of the vassals love me, except for you, the Earl of Sieland. So we are going to send you to Sieland to go and do something about that. Money's come back. While passing judgment on criminals from the safety of your throne, a young noble is brought before you. You quickly come to the conclusion that the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice, as he is of noble birth. No, don't care he's a noble. I'm pleased to say that Helsingland is prospering. Excellent. Right, let's send most of you home. Grab you and send you over here as well. So that is now the size of the retinue. Can we add any more? Nope. We have 1,400 man retinue. Nice. Right, so we currently have no armies raised. So we can think about where we want to go. I am thinking very seriously about Smolensk. Ooh, Pomeralia was also independent. In fact, you've taken Stolp, but Stettin is still your territory as well. Is that still Bohemia? It is. How strong are you? See, I'm a lot stronger than a lot of these kings are now, but Smolensk is still the one I want to go after, so we can take Novgorod. Who's your liege then? No one. I need a valid CB to declare war. I have one. I want it. We could go after Suomi again, now that we're not going to suffer the terrible penalties in their territory anymore. We have a lot more men than you, and money for mercenaries if we need them. Great Holy War? It's not an option. So where are these different territories? Estonia would be that. Karelia. Oh, I see. We can actually click on it, it'll show us. That's too small, that's too small. That would be a nice chunk of land. Lapland, I think we can get one of our dukes to do that once we've cut them down to size a bit. So I think we're going to go after Karelia just because the biggest. Just the biggest chunk of land. Let's go. Let's do it! How are we doing on moral authority? 89. We're getting there. Alright, raise the banners. I think we're just going to raise our own. I'm not going to use the vassals. Oh, might as well. They're there to be used. Might as well. Send you home though. You're kind of too out of the way to be useful. Let's send you guys in here. All of you. Come over here, I guess. You lot, come over here. Go. You're no longer my Chancellor. That is unfortunate. Klaus would be a pretty good Chancellor. Toast would be also a pretty good one, and that would be a powerful vassal who is now friendly. We're going to send you to Sjelland to try and keep him placated. Oh, the other thing is, do we have any more commanders that we can raise? We do. Now, we could raise the Oms Vikings if we need to. But you're looking a little underpowered right now. Might let you cover a bit of numbers. Recently I've noticed the pitiful state of my daughter. Do I have a seer? Court physician, I do indeed. Though he's by no means the best one that I could have. In fact, he's currently incapable. So he's a dreadful one to have. I think we might go for Ulfa, the Chief of Narva. Learning 17. Absolutely loves us. He's already a renowned physician. Yeah, you'd be a really good choice. Volky has gained widespread reputation after having worked in your court. Compensate Volky. But he's incapable. I don't think he actually did anything. Fine, I'll give you 6 gold. Only 6 though, not a penny more. Get a build keep. Suomi's calling in all the vassals. He's got a 6,000 man army over there now. Oh, for goodness sake. Stop dying! Do we want to make our marshal? No, I think we're going to make Grimmer, because again, another powerful vassal keeps him placated. Let's have you research military tech here. Speaking of which, actually, I think we are safe enough, technology-wise, to send you off to go and study once again. Did we just take Sukhov? That was definitely enemy territory. I'm fairly sure. Why do I want to go into hiding? 9,000 man army. Question is, can they all fit on the boat? Good. So we're going to sail over here, we're going to offload here, so we're not crossing the strait and getting the strait penalty. And then we're going to go and attack. Oh no, we're going to wait a minute. And then we're going to go and attack. What's Poland doing over here? Right, let's go. Except I just noticed I do not have the best people in command. Ulfer should be in the centre. On the left should be Hrafen, and on the right should be Odda. There we go. Didn't balance the forces, so no, that's not good. No, our forces are pretty well balanced. Such a large heavy infantry chunk. This is going to be an absolute rout. Yep. 2,000 dead for 400. We captured a couple. So I think we're going to split the army down into 2,000 man units. Then basically just go on a sieging run. And then which is the army with the actual commanders? You. You can stay here and then reinforce wherever we need you. If my opinion ruled, the world would be a more chaotic but more fun place. No, justice. Justice! Cool. Gurrid is pregnant. We've gained a better understanding of military matters during this battle. Gotland gets war knowledge until 18th of May 49. Plus 50% military tech spread rate. Nice. Oh, blimey, that's a really big army. Guys. Oh, it's not that big. You guys can stay, it's fine. Quickly, when do you arrive? So if they've already broken and run by the time you arrive, then that's not going to help much. There we go. Reinforcements did their thing. Pope Irenaeus the Depraved to set up Pope Hrodgaud as an anti-pope named Pope Urbanus III. Good for them, I guess. That is a large number of men moving to Incursions. And the very fact that you're raising so many troops against me is going to make me do the same. Hi, Vikings, welcome to the fight. Okay, now they're all coming to Hame, so let's go and reinforce. th of November, 2nd of December. Don't particularly like running around in Finland in November. In fact, it's a downright stupid idea. 28th of November, 25th of Glod. We have a daughter. And you shall be known as Mordred. Marvellous. Okay. We're going to catch you. May as well come up here as well. Yeah, we caught them. Wow, we are rather outnumbered. As he is growing older, I can see that Sturla could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. You are not my heir, so you can do it on your own. And it's only for a year. I have a feeling we're going to lose this fight. Yeah, correct. Out and out route. That's going to really hurt our war score. 38 war score that one's worth. Keep on going though, because they're kind of out of position. Let's put our guys into the fight and go and kill them. And have you come up this way. Actually no, you stay where you are. How did you lose that fight? Seriously, you are the Vikings. You should not be losing fights like that. For goodness sake. Young Mordred is impressing everyone with her sensible choices and great capacity for self-restraint. Life will reward you. We'll wait a little bit and then we'll go in here and beat them up. You're being attacked by a separate 5,000 man army. Whose army is that? Who else are you fighting? That looks to be the army of Oslandet. That's a massive army, Oslandet. Crikey. Where's Oslandet? It's one of these. Bergslagen, Sierland, Oslandet. Bloody hell, you can raise 9,000 men. Oh, event spawned 5,000. Who are you fighting then? King Matos of Bohemia for the Oslandet prepared invasion of Lithuania. Ah, okay. Trying to make yourself a king. Can't say that I am disappointed. Mordred says his favourite toy is missing and he won't go to bed without it. I may have thrown it out today when I was tidying up. I'll go and find it. Shut up, Mordred. Quickly. Yes. No, quickly. Where are my armies? Oh, we arrived. In the nick of time, I think you'll call that. So once again, we're going to split our armies because we want to try and conquer some stuff. There, there, and there. And you stay where you are. Except, no, hang on. Which is the army with the leaders? You. 1940 as the leaders. So 1940 stays where they are. I do have a large army up there, but we need to start taking some territory. Gotland is prospering. That must be level 2 or even 3. Level 2. And we are losing a lot of money every month currently. Oh, we're actually conquering some land there. Oh, wait, is Poland in this war? No. So why am I sieging Poland down? I'm not. Why is Hame not showing us... Oh! Oh yeah, I have an army up here. I can't believe I was in the wrong map mode. I was trying to work out why I wasn't conquering anything. In fact, I was. There's a Bjarmir army. So what I should probably do is here. Getting free stuff from Constantinople. Beautiful. Let's get you two together. Go and hit them. Right, now I'm getting my act together a bit. I think we'll be in a much better position. We should be able to beat them. Yeah, easy. Easy victory. Let's split you again. Hrafa is the main army. So let's move, move you back there, move you here so you can more easily come to people's aid should you need to. That does indeed look like what we're going to need to do. Sturla is Midas touched. Nice. Well done. Well done. Let's set you up with a marriage then. Someone else who's a steward. I mean, you are easily the best steward here. You're ambitious, which is not a great one. I don't know how far back you go. We'll set you up with them and hopefully... Hopefully, you will be able to convert her. Right, Bjorg of Gotland is an Af-Gotland, so I don't really care, but you look to me like a steward. Oh no, hang on. Conscientious, playful, willful. Conscientious. That's fine. And then Morda, the daughter. You are affectionate and brooding. And you also kind of look like a steward. Brooding. Marvellous. Okay. Where are you off to? Up to there. When do you arrive? 7th of July. When do I arrive? 6th of July. Perfect. No getting away for you. Hi. There we go. Right, Hafen, I think, is the main fighty army. Yes, it is. Let's send you over there. Send you there. And you here. Young Bjorg is impressing everyone with his sensible choices. Congratulations. I think we've got this now. I have no idea how many troops they have left. We're still losing on the battles front, but we're beginning to take it back. Who's this occupied by? Rebels. So we could actually take that back ourselves. Can you come here and take that? And then after that, I want to take over Smolensk. Because this will give me a border with Smolensk. That's part of the reason for doing this. Okay, this is the heir. You are looking to me like a diplomat. I really don't want to train you in intrigue. I just don't like intrigue. Affectionate and curious. Oh, great. Indolent, playful, and fussy. Playful, fussy. Oh, looks you're going to be an intriguer. Fine. I just find I tend to get a lot less done when it's intrigue. Let's send you guys up to here. I wonder if this works in the same way as the prepared invasion, where you take everything that you are occupying. Holland is rising against me. How dare you! Okay, that's a rather large army. Let's get you guys merging up over here. And we'll go and deal with them. Are you still coming after me? You are. And this is the main army, so bring it. And it's another squish. Marvellous. This territory soon enough. There we go. Let's move you down to there. Let's have you come and take Candelax back. As she's growing older, I can see that Mordred could use some more guidance. Now, this is one of my daughters, but she's a daughter. She's not a son. So it's not really worth killing myself over. She loses wrath and becomes patient. I get out of patience for 5 years. Nope, sorry. Man, this game really makes you feel sexist. You're a girl, you're not worth the effort. Horrible. Ugh. Okay. You're still fighting... Hang on, are you fighting Poland? Certainly looks like you are. How's my prepared invasion doing, guys? Okay, we're definitely winning this particular war now. And we do need to go after the rebels at some point. They keep on trying to raise some armies and it's just not working out for them. Sampo, which apparently is a mythical gold printing machine or something, Finnish folklore. Sampo. I was at university with a couple of Finns, that's how I know that. Cool, let's go to Biarmia. You are done over there. You've conquered everything that I needed you to conquer. Oh, that Biarmia hasn't been conquered. We'll go and grab that. And then you, hopefully, arrive before they finish. Hopefully we don't have too many of the Yoms Vikings here. 1 unit. So we should have the majority of our forces fighting. Good. Okay, so we are now at 60%. Sturla of Sturla's host has gathered a band of warriors with the intention of raiding foreign lands to create a fortune of his own. Go for it, buddy. Good luck. And I am now brave. Even though I didn't want to be fighting, I apparently am. And there we go, we've beaten the rebels, though they did manage to take 1 holding. You're really trying to beat me. And I won that one. Marvellous. Let's bring you back over here. And go for this. Now, if I'm present anyway, I may as well take command. With my marshal of 25. Oh, real negative money. That's... Bloody hell, we burnt through that quickly. Thankfully we have no mercenaries. But that does mean that we'll have to do a bunch of raiding in the next episode. That's fine, I quite enjoy raiding, because it makes money. Money, money, money. Money. Okay, we're now positive in battles, just because we keep on beating the living daylights out of them. Bjorg, same complaint, you're not one of ours. Not worth the effort. My liege, please listen to me. The man that you are fond of no longer... excuse me. That man you are so fond of is no more than a treacherous, despicable snake. Jarl Einar tries to convince me to be more careful about my friends. Einar, Jarl of Sjelland, Estonia and Jomtland. And the guy who hates me is talking to me about Egil of Livland, who is a count. I did not know. I will take the word of a Jarl over that of a mere count. Because I'm a noble snob, apparently. I was kind of hoping to finish this battle this episode, but I think we are going to have to call it. Ooh, Midas touched. Nice. Are you betrothed to anyone? You are not. Let's set that up, shall we? We could try and do that, or we could do matrilineal. Make you more Vikings. Are there any chiefs that we can marry to matrilineally? No, I didn't think so. The Russ. I want to marry you off to the Russ. Arrange marriage between you. Oh no, hang on, you're not the chief. You are. And you have a wife. Do you have a son? You do. Who has a wife? That is unfortunate. And a 4-year-old son. Oops, didn't mean marriage, I meant betrothal. To Mordred. You would accept matrilineal. Interesting. So, the way that I am kind of plotting this is that the king's current heir's heir. So this is talking 3 generations down the line. This guy could well be king. And this is a matrilineal marriage, which means that he will be part of my dynasty, which means that Russ will become Viking. Plotting! Anyway, that is it for now. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, then please do hit that like button. If you have not done so already, then please do consider subscribing as well. If you have any tips or advice for me, do let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.